Let me tell you the evolution of girls of this our present generation. At the age of 14, they look so tender, sweet, and beautiful. At the age of 16, puberty and high urge will push them to have their first sex in secret. In this stage, they will stick with one guy and talk about how they will never leave that guy. At the age of 18, she will enter university and meet new friends and fresh guys who will make her to start losing interest on the first guy. At the age of 19, she will have multiple boyfriends in which she sees as a criteria of her being a big girl. She probably thinks that having multiple guys in her life is one of the significance of a big girl. At the age of 20, she will be intimidated by all those girls that are dating rich boys, using iPhone, buying expensive wig, and living luxurious lifestyle. At this point, she will try everything in her power to level up and measure up with those girls. At the age of 22, her needs have increased, and those small boys that claim they have money can no longer solve their problem. They now need older men that can pay their bills. She will start jumping from chief, sugar daddies, and married men. At the age of 24, because of lack of concentration on her studies, she will keep on failing her exams. At this point, her parents is tired of wasting money paying her school fees. At this point, she will be looking for the easiest way to be passing her exams. It is either she pay in cash or she pay in kind, but trust me, she will pay in kind. At the age of 26, she will round up with school and turn to a master planner who is always planning and attending marriage ceremonies of her friends and family. She is always among the Ashwebi girls that dances very well in every occasion. At the age of 28, she will lower her standard, and at the same time, she will avoid all the sugar daddies and married men in order for her to see a single guy that will take her serious, but no man is coming her way. At the age of 30, she will step down to look for those guys that were chasing her in her early 20s, but it's unfortunate that those guys can never take her serious because her prime has passed and she is desperate to settle down. At the age of 32, she will cut off and disconnect every social life. She will start wearing long gown, going to church every day, claiming to be a born again. All these fake man of God will use sweet talks and high hopes to milk the remaining money in her bank account. She will buy olive oil, holy water, and even holy sponge in order for her to see a man, but no way. At the age of 35, she will accept her fate and join those women that normally says, all men has come. At the age of 40, they will create multiple social media platforms and handles where they will be manipulating and telling our young girls how men are bad. They can never say any good thing about men, forgetting that they were the one that orchestrated and put themselves in that condition. As a young girl watching this particular video, do not believe everything you see on social media. What worked for another person might not work for you. The most important thing is to mind the life you live today, because the life you live today will definitely hunt you down tomorrow. Share this video, please.